have an option. I'm gonna put you on the spot here too.
Yeah.
I have someone that I think you would actually work with really well.
All right.
And Emma Fyffe asked this person about a teammate, and that's Drew McWeeny, the Godfather at 3-1. People were touting him as the next best thing, the guy that was going to beat Roca, the guy that was going to beat Merle. They're talking about this guy as the best thing. You're pretty good on that, Mike. You got a lot of flair. I think you and Drew McWeeny would be a tremendous team.
You know what? Let's do it, Drew.
Above the line!
The Scorpio.
2 points.
Capricorn, 1.
2 more points.
Dario Argento.
2 points. All right.
And your winner! Above the line!
Putting your strengths together was sort of magical.
As we started talking, and I realized, oh, okay, so you're strong, and I've got this. And just in that first round, it felt like if I didn't know something, Sam did, and so it was a good. Like, I feel like this is the right combination.
Yeah. With Drew by my side, I'm decidedly more confident.
Above the line!
There you go. Gentlemen, yes, but Drew.
Woody Harrelson.
Perfect. And Adam.
Woody Harrelson.
Adam. Oh, Drew are perfect. Perfect round.
That'll be 1978.
That's correct. So Drew hits his bonus. 3, 2, 1.
James Stewart.
And your winners by way of technical knockout above the line. And your winner, advancing into the finals above the line.
We here put the fucking league on notice. We brought scrubs on like JTE, Finstock, Makuga, Roca. Look, we're here to take over. We're the young bucks. This is an old network, man. You guys gotta change it around.
Guys, let's be real here, okay? We're the future of this league and everybody knows it. Now, where's the belt?
You idiots think we can only spin and win with action?
And we go 5 out of 6 in a weak category for us anyway. Look, guys, we walked in thinking we had a bye today, okay? What happens when you make us go in a round that we thought we weren't gonna even have to play in is this, okay? We drink Andre, we win the game.
We're coming for you, Team Trek.
Yeah, Mance, look, I hate to say it, man, but your run's over, okay?
This league is outdated. They're old. Look at what we just did to Mance. The guy, I saw him walk out of here on a walker. It's brutal. Okay, look, we're 4-1. We got the points record. We got 2 TKOs. We did sci-fi fantasy. We did drama. What do you want next? Huh? What are you going to throw at us now?
John Roca? Matt knows the pizza guy? What is this? The cast of Something About Mary? We got Tucker the pizza guy. We got Mary's younger brother, Tucker. Hey, Roca, I found your baseball.
8.
What? They went even.
What?
They went even.
This is insane.
That was him on the last one.
Please, for the love of God, shut the fuck up.
No, man. I will not.
Hey, there's some head games going on here.
Guy has gotten into Roga's head for sure.
Are you fucking kidding? He's
paying
my act this way for every match, you dumb shit.
Must be the scoreboard getting in your head then.
Oh! This is why we play the Schmoedown.
All right, guys.
And your winner! Victory! Ladies and gentlemen, advancing into the final. Bedroom Team Action!
All right, that's 3. We got one more. This ridiculous team, this new team, this sensation team. What the hell are they called again? I don't care. I just don't care.
Above the line, that is the name of the team.
I mean, we'll set the record when we have to set the record. Right now, we're just focused on one thing. That's winning the belt, okay?
Holy shit! Sam Long!
That's who it is. It's a shit Drew McWeeny took. This is great.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, buddy? Hey,
I'm sorry, have we met? I'm Sam.
Oh, hi. I've never seen you in my life. I've got a big match against next week against this team. People say they're really good, but
Oh, cool.
I don't know. Yeah,
All right, well, hey, good luck with that. You know, I mean, you might be able to break into show business one day dressed in that sharp.
I do know who you are. I know we're playing you next week. I'm not that blind, and I've been studying, but I've never come across a Sam Levine movie.
That's cool. I literally don't know your name.
You will.
Okay.
You will.
Welcome one and all to the movie trivia Schmoedown, the ultimate Schmoedown, the team edition, and Thad Williams, the acting commissioner, the interim, if you will. This is the finals.
Yes, it is, Mark.
Holy crap,
We're
we
here.
got here.
We got here in one
Finally,
piece.
somehow you survived your tenure, and now you get to witness firsthand a battle for the ages between Above the Line and Team Action. My God, two incredible teams, four awesome competitors, and two of them are going to walk out here with their heads held very, very high.
That's absolutely right, Mark. It's been one hell of a tournament here. And, I mean, Team Action, they started beating with my team.
It beat up on you, yeah.
They made it through deep cuts and then Trek and then top 10, which I don't think anyone expected.
No, I mean, it was a shock to see Action get there, as to see their movie trivia knowledge match their ability to talk trash before a match has been very impressive. And then you have Above the Line coming in. And I mean, we know the savant that is Samm Levine, and then Drew McWeeny. I'm a fan of the entire family. He has been able to complement Samm and vice versa so well. I don't think there's a lot of gaps in their knowledge.
No, I think if they hit opponent's choice, I really don't know what they would be
They'd probably
given.
high-five each other, Thad.
Because I bet they'd know every single question.
It'd be ironic because you're not supposed to do that. And, I mean, so when you look at the matchup here today, I'm so happy to have you here calling
Happy to be
for
here.
the commission. We haven't seen Christian in a little bit. How would you say, if you're grading yourself from a managerial perspective, I want you to be human resources for a minute. How is Thad Williams doing as the commissioner? I have my thoughts.
I bet you do. I'd say I'm probably in a BB plus range. It's been a very interesting couple of weeks. Kind of putting my feet to the fire, and there's been a few dust-ups here and there, but I feel like I've held my own and tried to be as fair as possible within the league right here.
Modest as hell. He says BB plus. I say BB8 because he's got a Star Wars shirt on. He's got a Foo Fighters hat. Thad Williams, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing that could top the excitement of this finals matchup, calling it with you, would be for me to introduce not only my good friend, the world champion of the movie trivia Schmoedown singles division, the commission himself, is back to call a match. Christian Tarloff, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this.
Oh, he's so happy to have that belt around his neck.
Still got the belt. Still got the belt. Look at that.
Come on
if you
in.
would, sir. Good to see you. How's life?
Well.
All right, Christian getting settled in here, bringing his belt. The not only champion of the movie trivia Schmoedown singles, also the commissioner.
Not really, not anymore.
well,
I mean,
yeah.
you know, I look at both of you guys as people who could give me the axe at any minute, so I'm going to be very, very nice when I ask you to talk to Thad and vice versa.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, Thad, there's a reason why I had...
Oh, is my computer blocking your belt?
I'm
I
trying to move it over.
apologize.
Well, that was the
There
thing.
you go.
I thought it was fair. Look, a couple things. Obviously, I had to do some personal stuff, and I had to step away for a little bit, and I know Thad very well and everything that he does for Collider behind the scenes, and just knowing that if there was one person that's not going to take crap from anybody, it's Thad Williams. And also the fact I figured while I have this championship, I shouldn't really be making the rules. So I figured until I lose the championship, Thad Williams will be the active commissioner.
It sounds fair to me, and here on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, we hope, if nothing else, all of you viewers learned something new about movie trivia. I just learned that Thad Williams works at Collider.
Oh.
Did not know that,
There you go.
but
You'll learn
pleasure to
something
have
new
you
every
around the
day.
office.
Nice
yeah.
to be here. But you know what I did see is I was backstage and I already said, like, Action and Above the Line.
How are they looking?
They won't even look at each other. They won't even look at each other. And you have you have Action, who's just kind of trying to taunt with some smiles, and then you have Drew and Samm, who just the one thing that Action has been able to do throughout this entire tournament is phase their opponents with their smack talk. It was Teflon style back there with Above the Line. Nothing seemed to bother them whatsoever. So I'm very excited to see what they actually said in the pre's.
Yeah, we're going to throw to the pre's in 1 second, and I'll tell you that these guys, Team Action seems to be two guys who want a statue made of them. I think that Above the Line are statues and that they just do not show emotion.
Nothing has ever rattled these guys. I don't think anything possibly could, but if there's anyone that could do it, it would be Team Action.
True.
Let's see the barbs.
This is insane. I mean, this is a day that Drew and I don't know that we really could have legitimately said, oh, yeah, for sure, we're going to make it to the finals when we started playing as a team in the Ultimate Schmoedown Team Tournament.
We're back, guys. Oh, my God. That's 3. We got 1 left. And these yahoos, the most boring team in the history of the Schmoedown.
Yeah, look, man, the fucking kid from Road Trip and William Bibbiani, look, we're going to destroy the two of you assholes.
It's not Bibbiani.
each match, I feel like we found our footing a little bit more and a little bit more. I feel really good as a team now going in.
Absolutely. I think we've improved as a team every time we've sat down and played together. And our match against Wolves of Steel, I mean, it was brutal. They scored 32 points and lost, and the only way we could beat them was by being as perfect as I think we've ever been.
Yeah.
And I feel really good about our match today.
Drew McWeeny.
The cast from Up. We're playing the cast from Up. That's fantastic.
You know, it's great that guy needed to hire a big Hollywood star as a sidekick. You know, he's basically the animated character that gets him to the end of the road. He's basically Mushu from Mulan, right?
Or like Iago, or the kid from Up.
I've tried to do this for each match. I did theme today's shirt. It's all spoilers, you'll notice. The one that we're going to add is Team Action loses, because that's happened. Ouch.
All you idiots that thought we were going to lose in the first round, well, guess what? We kicked the shit out of them. What about the second round, Drew? What happened?
Look, man,
We kicked the shit out of them. Oh, and the third round, that team, that unstoppable team.
oh, you
Team
mean the
Top 10?
old champions? The guys that never lose because they're so great? We kicked the shit out of both of them.
Yeah, what's up, Outlaw Nation?
They can trash talk all they'd like. Drew and I have the one thing they don't have and can never have, and that is sexy ass beards.
Exactly.
You want our respect? Earn it. Come and try to take the belt when it's on our shoulders, assholes.
Yeah, seriously. And get a new spirit animal. Who the fuck is Eeyore? Come on, McWeeny. We're out.
Where's the belt?
As you see, I mean, look right there. Action taking every shot at above the line that's possible, basically saying that they don't know anything except 70s and 80s. The fact that they're calling Sam Levine Mushu. I mean, they're going through all these different things. Well, I don't know what they're calling him, but whatever they're calling him, it's not nice.
It's incredible to see the trash talk.
But like I said, though, you see in that interview, it did not faze Sam and Drew McWeeny. They weren't fazed by it.
No, Team Action plays off each other as well as the Smothers Brothers did. Thad, you remember that reference. And then when you look at above the line, I mean, it's like we postulated before. It's that they're just here to win a belt and get the hell out of town.
Well, yeah, you could not say that better, Mark.
Thank you. I'm really good at my job.
Well, that's the thing is I remember that whoever wins this match goes to the Spectacular. That's what everybody wants to do. They want to get to the Schmoedown Spectacular in December to play the Patriots. Jeff Snyder and JTE, even though they battled one another in the singles, they're about the best team.
They held it together pretty well during that battle.
They did, and they showed in that match why they're so good. That's not going to be an easy match for either one of these teams, but to get there, the fight that they've put up for the amount of matches that they did to finally get to this spot, this is big for both of them. It feels like a big fight back there. I'm ready to go.
Well, let's throw to the tail of the God. I hope they don't actually throw fists at each other. They don't just movie trivia.
I wouldn't fight Drew McWeeny if you paid me.
Dear God, the tail of the tape here, Commissioner. Who do you see coming out of this, and what are their strengths?
Well, obviously, Team Action, you've got action adventure. Oscar movies is a strength of theirs as well, and annoying everyone they come in contact with.
All true.
And then you have both above the line, 80s, 70s, and scaring everyone that they come in line with.
Lots of decades of knowledge there between them. Thad, I'll ask you this question before I ask Harloff. Are you ready to go, and who do you think is going to come out on top here?
I am ready to go. I don't really genuinely know who's going to be the victor of this. It's anyone's match. If you had asked me a couple days ago, I probably would have said above the line. But having played against Team Action and written them off multiple times throughout this tournament, they've proven me time and time again that they actually know what they're doing.
Whole lot of gusto. Christian George Harloff, it's been a minute. How are you feeling?
I'm ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! Introducing first, with a record of 3 wins, no defeats, and 1 knockout, the Godfather, Drew McWeeny, and the glorious one, Sam Levine, above the line!
Nice hearty round of applause for Sam Levine and Drew McWeeny. Sam coming out, waving to the crowd. McWeeny coming out, giving the salute to both commissioners. Very classy gentlemen through and through.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
And their opponents, representing the Popcorn Network and the Action Army, with a record of pizza from Matt knows that's remnants of trick. It's a baseball bat.
This is
for
all
deep
shrapnel from
That's all-
past victories that they have had.
Oh, it's an Outlaws hat. They just threw the Outlaws hat on the floor.
They are just making waste of the entire tournament up to this point, and now they find themselves in the finals.
Guys, I want to say something real quick. I know that we have a celebrity at the table here.
Oh, thanks.
And it's kind of an honor. So, Sam, if we could get you to sign this, we would love that. We would really appreciate this.
For an autograph. That's actually
just from the bathroom.
That's
but
true.
we just it's a big deal.
That's Drew McWeeny.
It would mean a lot.
Yeah.
You're sitting next to Sam Levine on your left.
You
Yeah.
guys
The other side.
had weeks to prepare for this, and that's the best fit you could come up with?
Oh, boy.
Sam right now. Look, man.
Levine, not
really
thrilled
Sam,
at not
not
being
impressed.
recognized.
You won't do it.
Sam,
You're
not
supposed to be a
impressed.
nice guy.
Wow. Sam Levine.
All right.
It's his workplace. He doesn't want to be bothered at work. I get it.
Going to read about that in the tabloids come next week.
All right.
In the meantime, here is how the rules are going to work. This is the team format. So every competitor is going to hear a series of 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. As soon as the question is asked, please write down your best guess at an answer on the whiteboard. When we ask you to reveal your answer, please show the whiteboard to the cameras at the same time you verbalize it into the hot mic in front of you. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question, and obviously there is no stealing other than previous opponents' props in round 1.
And 15 seconds to answer the question.
15 quick seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, team action. You guys ready to go?
We are.
And above the line.
Where's the belt? We are.
Oh, then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Wow. Wowee.
All right, guys, here we go. First question here in the realm of fantasy sci-fi. What was Elliot's older brother's name in E.T.?
I never liked that E.T.
What?
I think he's the worst botanist I've ever met in my entire life. The moron doesn't know
5,
Reese's Pieces aren't plants.
4, 3, 2, 1, pens down, and Ben.
Rodney?
Incorrect. Drew.
Michael.
Correct. Drew.
Benjamin.
Incorrect. And Sam.
Phil, but I pronounce it Michael.
Only one there. Above the line. 1-0 over Action.
A little too far for spelling. Your next question from Thad Williams.
All right, in the category of animated films, in the Toy Story franchise, what actress voices Jessie the yodeling cowgirl? Do you guys like to yodel?
That's a toy I
In the
would
bathroom.
purchase.
Yeah. Is that weird?
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
You know who was in the bathroom from the
5,
sounds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Drew McWeeny.
I think legally you have to call her the great Joan Cusack.
Correct.
It's true.
Drew.
Joan Cusack.
That is correct. Sam.
No, sir.
And Ben.
Joan Cusack.
You got it. So look at that. Action. 2-2, and the crowd just died.
That's right.
Two,
Sam Levine. Maybe he knew the answer. He just didn't want to get the point and keep it competitive. Your next question comes from the world of dramas. And your question is, who plays twins Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss in The Social Network? I'm on Facebook, and you guys can find me on Facebook.
What was that beginning noise?
I was just
Hey there, guys.
telling them that you can find me on Facebook. Add me as a friend. I'll consider it.
5, 4,
I got 50 spots left.
3,
Who wants it?
2, 1. Drew Guy.
Army Hammer and Liam Hemsworth.
That's incorrect.
Incorrect.
And Sam.
Just Army Hammer.
That's correct.
Yes.
And Ben.
Army Hammer.
Correct. And Drew McWeeny.
Army Hammer.
Correct.
Correct.
Wow.
Throwing a Hemsworth at us. That's no good.
There's
Drew
1,000
Guy.
of them, but they
Drew
were not
Guy.
in that movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question here in the category of classics. Gloria Swanson starred as a former silent movie star, Norma Desmond, in which movie?
Gloria Swanson went on to make lovely TV dinners.
Yeah?
Yeah, Swanson.
delicious?
Swanson dinners.
Did you ever enjoy one of those?
Why do you say delicious like that's one of my trademark
5.
catchphrases to say?
It should be.
Are they delicious?
3.
Good gravy.
Repeat the question, please.
Repeating the question. Gloria Swanson starred as a former silent movie star, Norma Desmond, in which movie? That is Team Action's first repeat.
That's right.
And
Seems like
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Sam Levine.
Ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Sunset Boulevard.
That is correct. Ben.
Sunset Boulevard.
Can I see the board?
Yep, you got
Sunset
it.
Boulevard?
You got
Okay,
it.
and
That charlatan
Drew?
got it.
Sunset Boulevard.
I wrote Psycho.
All right, so Action 6-4 here, above the line, taking a 2-point lead.
That's right. Poor Drew McWeeny waiting so long to give the right answer. He knew it, and he was just waiting to show the rest of the world. Thad Williams.
All right, and the next question goes to all 4 of the very well-dressed men. The category of action-adventure. What famous director played hacker Warlock in Die Hard 4, Live Free or Die Hard? Which would you prefer, living free or dying hard?
You know, if it involves seeing that movie again, I'd probably take neither. A bald Bruce Willis is not the Bruce Willis I want in my Die Hard movies.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ben.
It's going to be Kevin Smith.
Oh, it's upside down. We can still accept
Drew McWeeny.
Kevin Smith.
That is correct.
Kevin
Drew
Smith.
Correct. And Sam?
Mr. Kevin Smith.
There you go. All right.
around the board.
8-6. 8-6.
Good ball game we got
Fucking
brewing
Armie
here.
Hammer.
And we move to the world of comedies.
Getting distracted next to Mushu, you know?
Who played Mark Wahlberg's girlfriend, Lori, in the movie Ted? Big fan of the entire all the Wahlbergs.
Have you ever been to Wahlburgers?
I've never
4,
watched the program, but I hear I'd like
3,
it.
Yeah.
Burgers,
2,
Heard they're
Wahlbergs.
delicious.
1. Pens down. And Drew McWeeny.
Mila Kunis.
That is correct.
I didn't get it.
Okay, Sam.
It's Mila Kunis.
Ben.
Mila Kunis.
There you go. All right.
right.
All right, so 10-7 here with the 7th question coming up. 7th question here in movie taglines. What 1997 film had the following tagline? Every hitman deserves a second shot.
Where were you in 1997, Thad?
Sleeping.
I was 12, I think. Yeah, 12.
You are that young.
I am that
5,
young.
God.
Sorry.
4,
Disgusting.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Drew Guy.
Gross Point Blank.
That is correct. Sam.
Gross Point Blank.
Correct. Ben.
I didn't get it.
And Drew McWeeny.
I had Assassins.
Oh, he missed it. That's
I wrote that.
that is the first question Drew McWeeny has missed in 3 games.
That's
Wow.
right, and in round 1, so now there is going to be no bonus question asked
No.
here, but we will have one more question because it is the 8th and final category of round 1, Thaddeus Williams.
All right, and your final question in round 1 in the category of directors. Ewan McGregor, Jessica Lange, and Billy Crudup all have roles in this 2003 film directed by Tim Burton.
2 of those actors are men, and 1 is a female.
That's a very astute.
5,
Thank you.
4,
Thank you.
3,
Repeat the question, please.
2.
All right, here you go. Ewan McGregor, Jessica Lange, and Billy Crudup all have roles in this 2003 film directed by Tim Burton.
Thad Williams,
5,
18 years old.
4, 3,
Good at math.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Sam Levine.
Nope, no answer.
Ben.
Sorry, guys.
Ben.
It's going to be Big Fish.
That is correct. Jim McWeeny
Big Fish.
and Andrew Guy.
Oh my God, I didn't get it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so 12-9. That was a big. That could have been a big swing there.
You talk about a big fish, you talk about what could have been a big swing and a big match thus far, 12-9, above the line, outpacing Team Action by 3.
Yeah, looks like Andrew Guy's in his head a little bit, too. Ben Bateman on fire here, and Andrew Guy just needs to get into the second round, and maybe it can come back. That's 12-9. It's only a 3-point lead here as we get to round number 2. All right, so round number 2, Mark, how's it work?
You're asking me? I know the answer. Round number 2 is known as the wheel round. Each team is going to get 1 spin. At that thar wheel, if you don't like the category you spin, you are allowed to have a mulligan, at which point you have to take whatever category you spin. This is the team format, so keep in mind you will receive 6 questions from said movie category. You are allowed to confer with your teammate on each and every question asked. Each and every question asked is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can check to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind, teams, there is stealing available in round 2. There is no penalty for missing a question. And above the line, you guys are in the lead by 3 points. Would you like to spin first or defer to the men who wanted your autographs? Team Action.
We're going to make Team Action very uncomfortable and let them spin first.
Okay.
There you go. This is a classic.
You've been watching. Here
Above
they
the Line
go.
has done this every time also.
Here they go. They're trying to get action.
Big spin.
Trying to get action. You know they love it. It's why they named their team after it. Will they spin on it? Christian, this looks good. This looks real good.
No, it doesn't.
It looks good.
Oh!
Action.
They were able to do it.
Wow.
Pulled it out.
Action adventure.
By the slimmest. Look at
Wow.
that. Oh,
That
my
was-
goodness.
Hey,
All right.
Roka, how's watching from the bleachers, you fucking loser?
Random
All
bar
right.
being thrown.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I didn't know we had bleachers.
Drew pumped after that
All right,
spin.
guys, 6 questions in the world of action films. Here we go. Quiet up. All right. What 1970s Charles Bronson film was remade starring Jason Statham? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Multiple choice, please.
A, Chaos. B, Death Race. C, Killer Elite. D, The Mechanic. 5.
People were saying over the A. I couldn't hear A. I heard B, C, and D.
A is Chaos. B is Death Race. C is Killer Elite. D is The Mechanic. 5.
Death Race.
That's incorrect.
The answer is The Mechanic.
That is correct for 1 point.
boy.
Above the line, taking a big steal there.
Levine knew that one.
All right. Question 2. Who starred as the veteran secret agent Charlie Wax in the 2010 action flick From Paris with Love? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Multiple choice, please.
A, John Travolta. B, Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. C, Jason Isaacs. D, Jason Statham.
Jonathan Rhys-Meyers.
That is incorrect.
It's A, John Travolta.
That's correct for 1 point.
Another steal by Above the Line. Here they come in Team Action's home category.
2 questions in. Question number 3. Stuart Townsend played Dorian Gray in what Sean Connery starring action
League of
adventure?
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
There's 2 points.
There's
All right,
2
there you go.
points.
They're
That's
back
a
up.
Team Action we know.
Yeah. All right, question 4. Jackie Chan plays a secret agent who loses his memory after falling from a crashing helicopter in what 90s film? Five.
Who am I?
2 points.
You are Ben Bateman, and you are correct.
All right, question 5. Former NFL player Howie Long took a shot at becoming an action star by playing firefighter Jesse Grave in what 1990s action thriller? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Backdraft.
It's incorrect. 2 point steal here for Above the Line.
Firestorm.
2 point steal for
That's
Above the Line.
a huge
Above
steal.
the line here, playing
Only
big.
one more question left. Was Howie Long good in Firestorm? Does anybody know?
No.
he's terrible.
All right, here
No.
we go.
He's
Last
terrible.
question
Stick to
here.
football.
Question here for action. Julianne Moore provided the voice of the villainous computer program Aria in what 2000s action adventure film? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Eagle Eye, B, Sunshine, C, Red Planet, D, Resident Evil?
Eagle Eye.
For 1 point.
All right,
All right,
it's only a
so-
2-point gap here, but
Listen,
whoa,
that is
boy.
listen, action adventure is their bread and butter, and it failed them in that one.
I would say
Above the
backfire.
line.
We had steals
Yeah.
from Above the
4
Line.
They took 4 points.
That was a
Holy
huge line. But
goodness.
now Above the Line is going to give a spin here. Action's got to hope that they either land on opponent's choice or have something that they have to find a weakness. Does Drew McWeeny or Sam Levine have one in teams? We'll find out in a second. Give it a spin, Drew. Big spin.
Drew McWeeny.
There's a spin. Drew giving it a spin.
From the chair.
Hell of a spin right there.
Where's it going to stop?
They movie release day.
They did it again. They did it again. That is the third time.
Is the magic. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes
I mean-
the sound of silence is the loudest voice. And Drew McWeeny, not known for talking a lot of trash, just spoke volumes with that spin.
All right, here we go, guys. Do you want to keep Spinner's choice?
Keep
All right.
Sarah's choice, and since they got their strongest category, I think it only fair we get to do 80s films.
80s films. Here we go.
The movies that took
80s
place
films.
in the 1980s when Thad Williams was a mere zygote.
Here we go.
All right. Your first question in the world of 1980s movies for 2 points. In Airplane, what does Leslie Nielsen say he ate for dinner?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The chicken.
It's
That
incorrect.
is incorrect. Team action.
Cocaine.
That is also incorrect. Looking for lasagna.
He had the lasagna.
Everybody else had chicken.
One of those
Yes.
jokes.
But
everybody
action,
else.
action missed a big steal there.
Yeah, fish
Big
and
steal
chicken.
there.
That could have tied the
That
game
could
and
have tied it
instead,
up.
Till a
Great joke.
2-point lead for Above the Line. And your next question. In the 1981 film On Golden Pond, What is the name of the elusive big fish that Henry Fonda's character is always trying to catch?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Multiple choice.
Okay, is it A. Dudley, B. Jasper, C. Stanley, or D. Walter?
5, 4, 3, 2.
We're gonna go with Walter.
That is correct for 1 point. We can give that one to you.
Coming up.
Just rewatched it too.
All right, your next question in the world of movies from the 1980s. What is the name of Giancarlo Esposito's character in the 1989 film Do the Right Thing?
Bugging out.
2 points. 2 points.
Yeah.
I love the laugh of Drew McWeeny when he knows the question is correct.
You know, the McWeeny laugh, it's 10% villain, but 90% I'm just so happy
He's
to be
so
playing
happy
in movie
that he's
trivia.
seen every movie ever made.
That is right. Your next question. In the world of 80s movies, who were the male and female lead actors in the movie Mannequin?
Yeah. Kim Cattrall and Andrew McCarthy.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them 2 more points. My goodness. Your penultimate question in your round 2 category. What is the name of Randolph Duke's brother in Trading Places?
Okay, Mortimer.
2
2 more points.
Yep, there it is.
2 more points.
Just racking them up.
So now we move on to your last question, and it is in the world of 80s movies. In Moonstruck, Cher is pursued by which actor?
Oh my God. Nicolas Cage.
It is correct. And
Insulted
it is
by the question.
Well, it's an 80s question in 80s.
Yeah,
So
14.
There you go.
Yes.
And, all those films did take place in the 1980s, and
All right,
after
so-
round 2, gentlemen, it is 25-14 above the line. A convincing lead over the team that got their own category in round 2, Team Action.
Now, Team Action has come down from deficits before.
They certainly have.
Not at this level here, but it's 11 points. They've got to come back. It's the betting round here. So, Mark, how does the betting round work?
In the betting round, each team is going to hear a question from a category that is spun by our team in the lead above the line. Once you hear the category, you will write down what your wager is. You can wager from 0 to 3 points, and then you will hear the question. If you get the question right, you earn that many points. If you miss the question, you lose as many points as you wrote down. Without further ado, if team above the line could go ahead and give that wheel a big spin to determine the category.
All right, so after, make sure you write your points down. There we go. Here's the spin.
That McWeeny, he had one great spin.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
You know
He's
what?
like
The
the-
guy
he did it
is
again.
just
He's the wheel
too
whisperer.
good. And this actually factors in because now team above the line can pick whichever category they want to be asked a question
Yeah.
from. McWeeny magic here.
Do you think they'll pick action adventure?
They
They're
just to be
really rub it
just
in.
to be spiteful.
5. Action wheel to choose. If you don't choose in 4,
We'll do 80s again.
doing 80s again.
Sticking with 80s.
All right,
We'll do
guys.
80s.
So both teams need to now make their wagers. 0 to 3 points.
All right, guys, here we go. Here is your category. In the feature film version of the Transformers animated film, who voiced the character of Hot Rod?
It is an 80s
You
movie.
got to write it down, guys.
It is an
Yeah,
80s
write
movie.
down your answers.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down. And how many points did you pick above the line?
Well, we went for 3.
And you picked?
We got Ted Dancing.
That is
'cause we got it
incorrect.
wrong.
So, Action, how many points?
1.
And?
Judd Nelson.
That's correct.
Wow.
Because of that, above the line loses 3 points. Action picks up 1. It's a 7-point lead now. Action is only down 7. That is a big deficit
That's
that
a
they overcome.
huge.
Yeah.
I mean, 7
4
points, but it
4 points.
could have been a lot worse for
Yeah.
Team Action, given what we just saw in round 2. Now we move on to round 4, which is the speed round, and here is how it works. The buzzers have been administered. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to ask a question up here. As soon as the question is asked, or at any point during the question, all 4 competitors are free to buzz in. Once you buzz in and your buzzer lights up green, that means you have 2 and only 2 seconds to answer. You are not allowed to confer with your teammate. If you get the question right, you get a point. If you miss it, you lose a point. Just so everybody at home, if you haven't seen one of these before, this is literally how fast it works. Mark hit his buzzer green.
1, 2.
Even quicker than that, but it's about that.
Yeah.
You weren't prepared for that.
I was not.
It was
No.
a nice
Be
demonstration.
prepared. All right, so here we go, guys. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Your first question is thus. What is the name of the princess in Disney's Aladdin?
Jasmine.
1 point.
1 point for Team Action. They get ever closer. Your next question. What was the name of the 2015 boxing film and Rocky spinoff?
Creed.
That's
Another
correct.
point.
Yep.
Your next question. John Travolta and Nicolas Cage.
Face Off.
1 point.
They're just competing against each other
Yeah.
at this point.
All right. All right, here you go. Next question. Who plays Tom Hanks' best friend in You've Got Mail?
John C. Riley.
It's incorrect. Dave
You
Chappelle.
lose a point.
Dave
You
Chappelle.
lose a
1
point for that one.
there.
It is a 5-point game.
Last question. What movie's characters include Marvin Acme, Judge Doom, Sam?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
That's correct.
There we go.
All right.
All
so
right.
Action had a nice little start there, but it's still, instead of having a 7-point lead now, it's 6 points. 6
tight.
points.
Every point counts going into the final round. And before we give you guys the round 5, the final rounds, rules and regulations, Thad, how you feeling right now? You think that Above the Line's going to take it?
I really have no idea. It is so close. We've started with a lot. I mean, after that second round, you thought Above the Line was just going for it,
Yep.
and Action has whittled down that lead over and over and over again, and now we're looking at really anyone's ball game.
It
Well,
could
they're
be
fighting.
anyone's game.
They're
yeah.
fighting. Action's fighting back. They're not
Yeah.
going out without a fight for sure. And now we get into the 5th and final round. It is the championship round.
There we go.
The winner of this round will go on to face the reigning champions, the Patriots, at the Schmoedown Spectacular in December. All right, Mark, how does it work?
That's right. If you win today, you will have to smell the Patriots. And the winner will be determined by a round whose rules include a series of 3 numbers from each team. Because Above the Line is in the lead, you'll be giving us your numbers first. These numbers must range from 1 to 20. They correspond to a movie category up here at our answer desk. Your first question is worth 2 points. The second one, 3. The last one, 5 points. Because it is the team format, once a team hears the category for the 2-pointer, you must choose amongst yourselves who will be answering that, because you are answering it by yourself. You're not allowed to confer with your teammate on the 2-pointer or the 3-pointer, which your comrade will take. And then at 5 points, that's when you can confer together.
All right, 15 seconds to answer the question. Above the Line, you guys choose first. 3 numbers from 1 to 20, and you have 2 JTE rules left.
Got it. We're going to go with 9, 3, and 12.
9, 3, and 12.
3 and 12.
Hold on a second.
All right. Good numbers there. They
And-
threw an even in there for fun.
Action, you also have used 1 of the JTE rules. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
We'll do 7, 11, and 17.
7, 11, 17. All right, so Action is up first to avoid the TKO. They chose category number 7. That is in the category of Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. Who's going to take the 2-pointer?
I'll take Tom Cruise.
You're going to take Tom Cruise. All right, here we go. 2-pointer here. Tom Cruise plays futuristic detective in what Spielberg sci-fi action film?
Minority
For
Report.
2 points. There you go.
All right, 4-point
Where
game.
was that? All right, next one. Category 11 is disaster films.
I'll take that.
You have to take that.
I don't think you have much of a choice.
Thank you for
Disaster
stepping up,
films.
Drew.
Here we go.
Thank you, Sam. That was the joke.
Here we go. Disaster films. Who played Dennis Quaid's son in the disaster film The Day After Tomorrow?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
For 3 points. Wow. But they're not out of this yet.
No, they're not.
They need the 5-pointer here to take a big lead. So here's how it's going to work. If they hit the 5, it goes back to Above the Line. But if they miss it, Above the Line will win via TKO and face the Patriots at the Schmoedown Spectacular. Gentlemen, you have category number 17, which is comedy. Category comedy. What happened to the previous Santa Claus, allowing Tim Allen to take over as Santa in the Santa Claus? We need more than... hold on.
You need more than he died?
Yes.
Yeah, he fell off his roof.
That's correct for 5 points. Action.
Hey, man, it's
10 points. 10 points here. So now above the line is going to have to get 2 in their 3 to win the game.
Oh, my goodness. That is something that we wanted to see, I guess. I mean, you want to put some pressure on above the line regardless of how well
Not if
they
you haven't
have
seen
played.
it. I didn't know it.
I guess.
Here we go. Number 9 is your first category, and that corresponds to the wild world of dramas. Which teammate would like to take it?
Okay. I'll take that.
Sam Levine is going to step up and go for it here. Your 2-point question. Who plays car salesman Jerry Lundegaard in Fargo?
That would be William H. Macy.
They're 2 points closer to victory.
All right, so now they have set up, Sam has just set up Drew McWeeny to win the game. If he hits the 3-pointer, they will go on to play the Patriots at the Schmoedown Spectacular. If not, they will be forced to hit their 5-pointer.
Your question is, your question, Drew McWeeny, comes from the equally wild world of directors. Your question for 3 points and the victory. Name the director who was at the helm for the Night at the Museum trilogy.
Sean Levy.
And your winner, advancing to the Schmoedown Spectacular, and now leads number 1 contender, the Godfather, Drew McWeeny, the inglorious one, Sam Levine, above the line.
You know, Bad Christian, what a treat it was to be here calling the match today with you gentlemen, but more importantly, we were subject to one of the great team matches we've ever seen. Back and forth, team action when I thought they were down and out. They clawed all the way back to the lead in round 3, but you get Sam Levine, you get Drew McWeeny. Their post-game celebration will probably include a drive home, but my God, they can compete.
Think about this. It was the action-adventure category that sunk action.
How ironic.
Had they gotten just 4 or 5 more points there, they would have won the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, you look at what they did. They played tremendously in rounds 3, 4, and 5. It was 2. They played the worst 2 that they've ever played, and they came back and they played, I mean, they played championship level type of game there, and it just wasn't enough because of the deficit they were behind after that second round.
It's very true. I mean, they were dominating that speed round for the majority of it, and we really thought that they were coming back, and then here we are. Above the Line has an all-expenses-paid trip to the Spectacular.
Well, now we're going to find out what the hell's going to happen between Above the Line and the Patriots. That's a big thing, and I can't wait to hear what Emma Fife's got to say with both the winners and losers right now.
What is up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with the victorious team Above the Line. Now the top contenders in the team league going into the Schmoedown Spectacular. Drew, Sam, I'm so delighted to see you here in the winner's circle today. Can I just be totally honest?
Thank you very much, Emma.
We're delighted to be here in the winners.
And delighted to see you too.
Yes.
Now walk me through your strategy in this game, because you guys had a pretty significant lead going into that betting round.
We did, and when we got Spinner's Choice, I mean, the luckiest man in the Schmoedown is my partner. I can't tell you.
Spun Spinner's Choice twice in this one match. That's statistically impossible.
I have a confession to make. I'm actually a mutant, and that is my mutant power.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah.
I see.
And so, I mean,
we listen to the X-Men, but it's great here.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's good for something.
Yeah. So we picked 80s, which we've had great luck in the past, and unfortunately it was just one of those random 80s movies that neither Drew nor I knew particularly well.
Absolutely. I find overall in this match, the level of questions was definitely worthy of people who were fighting for that top contender spot. There weren't too many sort of throwaway easy questions throughout the match.
There were a few, but I'm happy to say that it didn't hinder us from our victory.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. And I mean, one of the things that Team Action has been so good at in the past is really getting under their opponent's skin, getting their opponents riled up. I think that that's been a real key to their victory. And you guys were just totally unshakable.
Yeah, talk is cheap.
Yeah, I mean, we've been. Here's the thing: we're playing our game. That's in every one of these matches, we're playing our game. So whatever they were talking about, we still had to play our game, and that's the only way you're going to win.
I think that's absolutely true. If there's anything that we've seen from you guys, Team Above the Line, number one, you guys bring out the best in each other. And on top of that, you really do. You stay focused on the game and you don't let things rattle you. I mean, you know, you didn't, things did not go in your favor during that betting round, but you still came back strong. I mean, Team Action, they were fighting hard.
Yeah, they were. And I mean, I think we saw a bit less trash talk from them because they were playing from behind most of the game.
That's true.
So it doesn't really make it easy for them to do a lot of trash talk, which turned out to be okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's very exciting to me that you
Jesus
guys...
Christ.
Speaking of...
Bonjour.
Just
buddies.
great.
This is a mess. This is a mess.
Hey guys, first of all, Spinner's Choice ain't gonna be on the wheel when you face us, so you could kiss that goodbye. Because honestly, I think that's the only way you guys really have a chance in these matches. I'm like, Spinner's Choice, Spinner's Choice. You're actually gonna have to answer questions against us that aren't gonna be fed to you.
You know, the category isn't Spinner's Choice. We actually do pick a category.
Yeah, your category.
Well,
I don't think there's going to be 80s even on the wheel anymore because you answered all the questions already. That being said, congratulations on getting through this whole gauntlet just to be losers in the Schmoedown.
On the biggest platform
there
is.
I haven't talked very much trash during this entire
great.
tournament because
Please.
I really, up until now, I haven't had a reason. But I actually have personal reasons to
we
defeat
beat you.
both of you.
Yeah, we beat you.
So when
we
Sam
beat
and I
you.
do show up,
Yeah, we beat you.
those are individual matches. You're
Yep.
going to see what a team match looks like, and I promise you the outcome will be
Oh,
different.
you want to see what team match looks like? Watch some game tape. We've held this thing for a year.
you know,
Very
actually,
confident.
thank you for reminding me. I've already beat you, Snyder. Why are you even challenging me a second time?
I'm very well aware of it, and I'm going to be looking for revenge, okay? JT and I haunt Drew's dreams at night. You haunt mine, Sam, and I'm going to be coming after you. Now, we've knocked off the hot thing before, okay? We've knocked off 5 of the hot things before, and you guys are the new hot thing, and you're going to be the next one to fall.
All right. Yeah,
Let's get at it.
that's really intimidating, guys. Thanks so much for that.
Arrivederci.
That's okay. It's Arrivederci, and that's Italian, and you're dressed, I think, maybe like you're French. I'm not sure. There's a beret going on and a Hawaiian shirt. You could see how that's
Are those guys all from
confusing.
Boston?
Well, I don't. They sure all say that they. You know, I think they give Bostonians a bad name because I mean, Bostonians have a reputation, and
Yeah.
they are just
Yeah.
elevating it to. I mean, if I were the city of Boston, I wouldn't let them in.
You know, here's the thing. I was assaulted at Fenway Park back in 2007, and I never found my assailants. But if I had to describe them to a sketch artist, those 3 right there.
I think that is incredibly accurate. Well, congratulations, Sam, Drew. I am just thrilled to see you guys take down the Patriots. I am confident that in the spectacular, this time it is going to happen, and we will be right back with Team Action. And we are back with Team Action. Guys, I have to hand it to you. You had a good run.
Thanks. It feels really good to win. And
You didn't actually win this time.
right, I'm not familiar with losing.
Yeah.
We should bring Roca or Mance or
One of those losers
deep
in here.
cuts out here to tell us what to do. This is new for us.
Yeah, look, bottom line, today we did not play our best game, and we lost to a very, very, very boring team.
Yeah, it's probably the most boring team in the entire league. And look, you guys got what you asked for. And after they go to the championship and you realize how goddamn boring they are,
Yeah.
you might actually want a real match.
Yeah, they've clearly been studying Spinner's Choice movies for weeks to get ready for this match.
Again, Spinner's Choice, not a category. Not a category.
It's on the wheel. It's on the wheel.
It's category. Yeah, but you then have to pick a category that you are strong in, and I will say that it definitely did go in their favor. You guys have had a similar experience with Spinner's Choice.
Totally, and we're not complaining about them getting Spinner's Choice. That's just what happens. That's part of the game. They played a great match. I like McWeeny. I like Levine. They're boring as fuck, and I hope that we defeat them in the future.
Yeah, all respect to Eeyore and Mushu. I mean, it was an excellent match, and you know, we fought hard, and they played their best game, and it was better than our game today. Yeah. And we will not make those mistakes again in the future. You know, I think it's pretty safe to say that for once today, our sunglasses were not dark enough to block out the bright lights.
I think you said it perfectly, my brother.
Okay, so that's the reason you guys wear sunglasses inside all the time. I guess that kind of...
Look who it is.
Is this their attempt at being relevant again?
Yeah, guys, the bathroom's that way.
That's
if you want to.
Bright lights, eh, boys? How'd it
Once
go?
again, multiple choice on your own category. Couldn't close.
It's funny to come in and crash the interview for the team that destroyed you. That's really cool.
Destroyed?
Yeah.
Destroyed. You got
What's
Team
in those
Jeopardy
glasses?
questions
Stupid pills,
at the end there.
Stupid pills.
You got lucky. Look at it. Look what happened against you. Spinner's choice, opponent's choice. How's that taste? That's sweet justice, my friends.
When you give someone else opponent's choice and still lose.
And I mean, not to play devil's advocate here, but you guys did get your category, as Matt Nost just mentioned.
Yeah, you did. Again.
Once again.
And you shat the bed
And
again.
lost 3 questions, gentlemen, in your own category.
You guys are going to lecture us about shitting the bed in big moments? Are you kidding me?
Say that again?
Biggest losers in the whole league. Just because you're in a high platform,
we barely
you
lost
lose
to you,
all
and
the
you
time.
got Spinner's choice, opponent's choice, and got Team Jeopardy questions.
What I love is that you can say, you go, we barely lost to you. You know what we can't say? We never lost to you. We're never going to lose to you. Get the fuck out of our interview. You guys are losers. You're still losers, and you're still losing. Get out of here. Get out of my interview. Get out of my goddamn interview, Roka.
Here, how about this? How about this little baby?
What are you
Look,
doing
see,
here?
other people are allowed to talk now, sweetheart.
Oh,
Here's
no.
the deal. We challenge you to a fucking
We're not
match.
gonna play you,
Let's
dude.
do it.
You're a loser.
Because you fuckers got lucky the first time around between us. Now play us knowledge versus knowledge.
Don't you have some,
Let's
like,
do this thing.
12-year-olds go pick you on
Let's do
Facebook,
this.
Roka?
What do you mean? Your girlfriend? Your 12-year-old girlfriend?
We hear your challenge.
Right there.
And fuck off. We're not playing you guys. You lost in a big match already.
You're
You don't
bad.
deserve to play us in the spectacular.
You're worse
Period.
than us.
End of story.
We're team action, not team no action. Let's get this on.
Yeah, team
You
action
created
kicked your
that
ass,
tagline,
and you don't
Roka.
deserve the match. Period. End of story.
My ass winning by
You're like-
1 point is kicking my ass. I don't understand how you would, like, how do you?
We like to
Are you
ask.
speaking right now, or are you having a seizure?
We like to ask where the belts, Roka. They're certainly not with you.
And they're
Okay?
certainly not with you either. Now
Yeah,
you lost
we're
your
one step closer than you are. Get out of here, Roka.
Oh, you guys
Please.
still here?
Yeah, we're still here.
I think you're getting the broom.
Are we getting the broom? That's all right.
Out of our
There's a 6-pack of tall boys over there,
Enjoy.
Roka. Go drink them. Get out of here right now. Leave.
Somebody's diapers needs to be changed, John.
both of them.
And guess
Yeah,
what?
this
We'll
guy.
help you.
Get him the fuck out of my
We'll
interview.
help you in a short amount of time. Enjoy your
mom's
loss.
back to change
Enjoy
your
your
diapers.
loss.
Okay, so thoughts on a rematch with
Yeah, thoughts on a
Team
rematch.
Top
Fuck
10?
those guys.
No, we're not gonna play them again. I don't even know why they're getting so worked up. Like we're sitting here, everyone's telling we're not gonna have to play them. They're losers.
They don't deserve the match. Period. End of story. I don't know why we keep having to say this out loud. They got their shot. They lost to us. We played in the finals. We lost. We deserve a number 1 contender shot. That's it. I
Even
don't think we
though,
have to say anymore, do we?
I mean, they are the former tag team champions,
my
and
God, how
I'm
many people are gonna
not
say that?
I'm not
How
trying
many
to
people are
say
gonna
they
say this?
absolutely.
Where's the goddamn belt? We'll see you next year. We'll see the spectacular. We're coming for you.
Okay, well, you're not getting the belt that easily this time around. Team action. I'm not entirely sure what just happened there. There was a lot of yelling, so I guess my condolences to Team Action, and good luck getting a match with them, Top 10. Back to you now, Christian, Thad, and Baby Carrots, Mark Ellis.
All the drama, as you would expect.
Lots of people.
The Patriots crashing the interview of Above the Line. Heated words are said, and Dagnito's in there talking nonsense. The Patriots are in there. This is a heated match already, and we're not even close to December. Well, we're a month away for December. But I mean, we're
Hype's
close.
already started.
It's already started.
Oh.
And how about Top 10 coming in, challenging Action? Action not accepting the challenge. That's a lot you're going to have on your plate there.
I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it right now.
Because, look, the point has been made of whether or not Top 10 deserves a number 1 contender.
Sure.
And Top 10 even said it. They don't want a number 1 contender spot. They just want to play Action. Right. So you've got a lot in your hands. I'm glad all I have to do is defend
Doing what
that
a
belt.
good commissioner does, passing the buck
Passing
to
that
another
off.
commissioner.
Yeah.
All right, man. Listen, that was exactly what you wanted from the finals. It was a comeback when it looked like it was going to be something it looked like it was going to be a beating.
Yeah, I mean, you get through all the fervor of the post-game interview, and you just look at the match that we had played, and I think the Team Action did what you're supposed to do. I mean, win or lose, they rode their best horse into battle, and that was the action movie category. And we mentioned as much, it's a little ironic that they weren't able to pull it out with getting that category once again, but the spinner of the day, Drew McWeeny, spinner's choice. Not that they needed it, but I think it really gave them a nice cushion, and one of the many reasons why they are victorious.
All right, so there you go. Your finals for the teams are set. The singles final is coming up on Friday. Guys, there's been a lot of amazing matches, and it's all thanks to you guys also. You keep commenting, liking, keep doing that. Hey, a big round of applause to Thad Williams for doing the amazing job he's been doing.
Yes, sir.
Mark Ellis, the whole entire production
applause,
team,
man.
everybody, guys, thank you so much. I won't be around again until the spectacular, but when I do, I'm going to have my hands full, I'll tell you that.
He shows up for big matches, and
Yes,
you
he
guys show
does.
up for each and every one of them. them. We thank you for your support. Make sure that you guys request to be a member of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook fan page, as well as the Schmoedown Rundown podcast on iTunes. For Thad Williams, the commissioner. For Christian Harloff, the commissioner. I am Mark Ellis with no official title whatsoever.
What's up, everyone? Frank from the Rundown, and we have our tournament champion. It's above the line as they narrowly defeat Team Action 28-27. Now, in the first round, no one appeared to be on their game except for Drew McWeeny. Shocker there, I know. And for Levine, he actually had his worst performance in the tournament here with just 5 correct. However, that wouldn't really matter because as this round went on, Andrew Ghai, he struggled mightily, only answering 3 questions, tying a career low for him in this round. Now Ben Bateman, he continued to be a rock for Team Action. He hasn't answered fewer than 6 questions in the entire tournament. Being down 3 points isn't an insurmountable thing to overcome going into the second round, and it looked like they could put a serious run together by spinning Action Adventure, but things took a turn for the worst. As above the line, they stole 3 questions for a total of 4 points, and on top of that, they spun Spinner's Choice for the second time this tournament and opted for 80s. Now, in their first 2 matches, they were able to get the 70s category, and now in these last 2 matches, answering in the category of 80s. It's just remarkable stuff. Now, above the line went to work and came out with an 11-point lead. When all seemed lost for Andrew and Ben, they grabbed their hard hats and lunch pails and went to work and started chipping at this lead. They were able to come out ahead in the wager round and went on a nice run in the speed round and cut that 11-point lead down to just 6 points. Now the comeback wasn't quite complete yet, but in that final round, they got all 3 questions right for the max 10 points to put them up 27-23 to give them a glimmer of hope. It was a hard-fought comeback that unfortunately would come up short though, as Drew McWeeny, he would put the nail in the coffin with his 3-pointer, and the final score was 28-27. Now let's dive into the numbers for this match. Look, Action, they played their worst game of the tournament, statistically speaking. They went 19 of 31 for 61% correct, and when you look at Andrew and Ben separately throughout the tournament, Andrew's personal accuracy rate was 59% when you compare that to Ben's 83%. Now as for the champs, above the line, they put on one of the top winning performances in a 5-round match by going 23 of 29 for 79% correct. And as for both players separately in the tournament, Sam's accuracy ends at 76%, while Drew's is at a red-hot 89% correct. That is the best rate among all players in the tournament. And as with any championship match, there was bound to be some record-setting performances. When we look at highest scoring matches, there's a combined 55 total points in this match. It ranks as the 8th highest scoring match all time. It ekes out the Patriots vs. Trek match because the collective accuracy rate here between above the line and Action was higher. When looking at steal leaders, well, as if losing the match wasn't bad enough for Team Action, they actually drop a spot here on this list because they weren't able to answer their lone steal attempt in this match, which means their best friends in top 10 gets to jump right above them. And looking at the funnest stat of all, the all-time point leaders, top 10 still has a commanding lead with that 233 points, but after this match, Action and above the line, they move up the charts here. Action is now number 3 all-time with 168 points, and above the line, they finally cracked the top 10 here on this list, landing at number 7 with 112 points. And if you want some more in-depth stats and info on your favorite players and teams, go follow SD Rundown Stats on Twitter for more. And if you want to listen to a full breakdown and analysis of this and every other match, be sure to check out the Schmoedown Rundown podcast every week on the SK Plus YouTube channel, as well as on the Schmoes Know podcast feed on iTunes. Now that's going to do it for your post-match Schmoedown breakdown.
What the? Oh, God.
Hey, Tab.
Hi, boys. How are you?
Horrible.
What is this nonsense about you wanting us to play a team that we already annihilated?
Look, man, just
Guys.
because you took over for Christian doesn't mean you can hold his biddings, okay, man? That guy wants those idiots in every single title match.
Hey,
We're sick
now,
of it.
they are the former champs.
We're the next champs.
15 years ago, that was like when people smoked cigarettes before NBA games.
That was before I was born.
All right. They're the former champs. Christian has promised them a spot in the Spectacular, but I've got an idea.
Better be good. Can somebody get me a chair?
I've got an idea.
Yeah, why the fuck are we standing?
Hey, I'm going to draw up a contract. I'm going to put some points in there that they want, and I'll put some points in there that you want. We can come to a compromise here. Both teams get something that they want. The winner gets all the spoils. We can make a compromise here. It'll be a fun match.
Just how good is the thing that we want gonna be, Tab?
You tell me.
Anything we want?
Let me hear it.
We gotta think on this.
All right.
But I like where your head's at.
Anything we want?
Within reason. We can come to terms. We can make this work.
You're saying anything we want?
Yeah, I'll bring both teams to the table. We'll sign a contract. We'll make a compromise.
All right. I like the way you think, Stu.
It's not my name.
Fuck you.
All right. Those fucking guys.
Well, what do we have here?
Well, hello, outlaw.
Don't give me that hello outlaw crap. You've been ducking me for far too long, Riley.
Oh, ducking you? Hardly, dude. I'll take you on Schmoedown any day of the week, any time.
Any day, any time?
Any day, any time, Roka, just like last time.
Well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? I owe you for that one.
Oh, yeah, you want a Schmoedown?
Oh, I want a Schmoedown right now.
Oh, you want a Schmoedown right now?
I want a Schmoedown right now, Riley.
Well, then draw.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. And if you think these two take movie trivia seriously, you should take the fans into consideration. Y'all have been begging for your shot at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, and now you get your opportunity. We are proud to introduce the Movie Trivia Schmoedown app. Fans will be able to play all trivia modes and compete against your favorite competitors, join a league, or play a friend one-on-one. After you accrue enough points, you can unlock the Inner Geekdom division and play in another format. Find some fans from all over the world, climb up the rankings, deem a champion, challenge a champion, but make sure you've earned it. We're so excited for y'all to finally get your chance to play the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. This app is for all you movie trivia fans who have ever said,
I totally knew that.
How'd you miss that?
It's for everybody. Make sure you guys download it right now on iTunes for a one-time fee of just $3.99. And make sure you request to join the Movie Trivia Facebook page. And then one day, maybe you can challenge the likes of a Roka, a Riley, maybe even your old pal, Baby Carrots. I'll be your Huckleberry. It's Schmoedown time.